You guys have heard me talk about two very important things that are happening next week. The first is Kexith bringing in all top military brass from around the world to one place. And the second is that our government could shut down. Let's connect the dots. First, here's why the government is on the verge of shutting down. Republicans wrote a funding bill that gave extra security money to politicians and judges, but at the same time slashed healthcare programs like ACA subsidies and Medicaid fixes that millions of Americans both need and depend on. Democrats refused to trade your health for political comfort. And now Trump's blaming them for the pain he's about to inflict on all of us. Now, if the government shuts down, let's talk about what it means. I mean, people lose their jobs, services are delayed, our economy takes another hit. And also, by the way, when I say people lose their jobs, I'm not talking about furloughs. He is having agencies create reduction in force plans. That's not a furlough. That is a permanent layoff. But what else happens? Congress stops counting legislative days, and we just hit 218 votes to release the fucking Epstein files. But before a vote can happen, it has to sit for 7 days, 7 legislative days, not calendar days. A shutdown pauses that clock. And that delay benefits every single person listed in those fucking files, except for the victims. Now let's scroll back a little bit, right? The day before the shutdown, Hegseth pulling every top general and admiral off of their post into Quantico. Just outside of DC, by the way. That leaves our forces around the world without their top leadership. It puts all of our commanders in one room. That is a national fucking security risk. Now let's go back to the shutdown really quick. When people are laid off, they're going to be broke, they're going to be angry, and they're going to take to the streets to protest, as they should, because it is their First fucking Amendment right. But we have a titty baby trigger happy president who likes to throw tantrums, and he is going to try to invoke the Insurrection Act. Now, this Insurrection Act legally lets him deploy troops and federal officers to the streets. That escalation is going to cause even more unrest, even less transparency, and even more room for overreach and power grabs. This is a setup that benefits that orange, crusty, diaper-wearing fuck. And we all fell for it. Pay attention, because this is not left versus right. This is the power versus the people.